Welcome to Homestead Corner. I'm Ginny, and today I have got a $20 budget stock up from the Dollar General. So over the weekend, I was able to run into Dollar General, and I picked up a bunch of stuff for $1 or less to get into the pantry. With this economy, it is so important to do the best we can and shop around whenever we can. I don't have a Dollar General local to me, real close, so it's something when we're headed out of town and we go by one, then I stop in. So once in a while, I do get a chance to get in there. So let's jump in and see what we got. So the first thing I grabbed is some angel hair pasta. You want to make sure that we have got all the foods that we normally eat in the pantry. When we can't find them or can't afford them, we're going to have some extra. So we want to make sure we're getting all those things we normally use, plus the emergency items in addition. The next thing I grabbed is brown rice. Super good for you. Brown rice does not last long term because there is way too much oils in it. It's not processed as much as the white rice, but it's good to keep as much as you can use for 6 months to a year in the house to make sure you are going to have what you need. And with these prices rising, oh my goodness. And then they had the Hungry Jack potatoes for only $1, so it's 25 cents an item, cheaper than Dollar Tree, so that is always good. 25 cents doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up. If you're buying 20 items, 25 cents, you're saving dollars. So make sure that you are doing the best you can with what you can get. The next thing I grabbed was a can of sweet peas, and their vegetables were 85 cents a can, which is a pretty good deal. A little bit cheaper at Walmart, but still definitely good. If you're in there and that's what you can get, that's what you can get. You know, we got to do the best we can. And I also grabbed a cream style corn, and these were only 85 cents as well. I think having plenty of vegetables is really important. And I grabbed a can of potatoes. These were under $1 as well, and in our local stores they are over $1. So I think that was a super good deal for potatoes. And canned potatoes are wonderful, whether you're canning them yourself or buying them canned. They're so simple and easy to add into meals. I love that. It really is a great item to have on the shelf. The next thing I grabbed was a noodle soup mix, and this is just, there's no chicken in here, but it's the chicken broth stuff and noodles. And my family loves this stuff. I like to have a little meat in my soup, but you know, they love it. So I grabbed those for them. And then I found this little pack of tiny notebooks. There are 3 different notebooks in here. I don't know if you can see it, but these are perfect for your emergency bags. You want to have pen and paper or pencil and paper in there so you can write notes down, whether it's how to get back somewhere or anything that you want to remember. I think those are really important. Even if you got lost or something out in the woods, it would be nice to journal in there. Anything like that, having little notebooks, or if you need to leave a note for someone, also super handy for that. I love these little ones because they don't take up much space, and there's 3 there, so that's perfect. So if you want to put it in your purse, your emergency bag, glove box, wherever you wanted to keep it, super handy to have some paper and a pencil. And then I also grabbed a 48 count pack of spoons. We want to make sure we've got those disposable things for when the grid is down and we don't have extra water. We don't want to be wasting our good water for drinking on washing dishes. You want to conserve that water as much as possible because water is the one thing that runs out the fastest in an emergency situation. Clean water can be hard to find, and you want to make sure that you've got all the stuff you need. Let's see. And then I also found one of these drain snakes. These are so handy. in the bathroom, or especially the shower. If you get long hair and it goes down in the drain, what a mess. This works really well to unclog drains. It's got little spiky things. They sell these at the Dollar Tree too, but 25 cents is 25 cents, I say. That really adds up over time. The next thing I grabbed was a 2-pack of toothbrushes. We want to make sure we've got all that oral care, taking really good care of our teeth. See the dentist now if you need to, but keep those teeth in the best condition possible, because in an emergency situation, that is no good. If you've got a toothache or anything like that, you got too much other stuff to do. You don't want to have to deal with bad teeth. The next thing I grabbed is just a 20-pack of Ziploc bags, the Smart and Simple brand, because they were only $1. And these are so handy in so many different situations. I like to keep one in my purse for emergencies. We keep some extras in the car. We keep them all over the place. All of our emergency bags have Ziploc bags in them. And I usually do a smaller, like sandwich size like this, and then a gallon or a 2.5 gallon also. We just love them for so many different things. They are super handy. And then I grabbed a pack of baby wipes. We love these to keep in the car, to keep in our emergency bags. Anytime you're having to conserve water, washing up can take quite a bit of water sometimes, so these can be very helpful to help conserve that. And they are simple and easy. You gotta love baby wipes. They're so handy. We use them for tons of stuff. And my baby is, you know, almost 15. My youngest one. So the next thing I grabbed is some nitro gloves. I love having plastic gloves in my first aid kits, in my emergency bags. I keep them in all kinds of little emergency kits because they are so important, and you can use them in so many different ways depending on what you need. If you got to stick your hands in something you don't really want to stick them in, gloves are wonderful. Or if you have cuts or anything like that. In first aid, if you have to bandage someone up, you don't want to cross-contaminate. So keeping those is great. The next thing I found was this little first aid kit, really tiny. I think this would be great in an emergency bag. It doesn't have everything in it, but it does have some alcohol prep pads and a bunch of Band-Aids, so that can definitely be very helpful. For only $1, you can't beat that, really. The next thing we grabbed are these foil pop-up sheets. I don't use these all the time, but so handy if you're making foil packet meals or anything like that over a fire. Very little cleanup, if any, and you know, you can chuck it out when you're done. That's wonderful. The next thing I grabbed is Absorbine patches. These are awesome for pulled muscles. Oh my goodness. They are so good for that. I love to keep these in my emergency bags because they're thin. They're only $1. What a good deal. And I'll tell you, as you get older, those little aches and pains are crazy. You want to keep little things around to help you with that. The next thing I grabbed is just an extra tube of toothpaste. We want to make sure we've got all that oral care stuff, your floss, your toothpaste, brushes, everything to keep your teeth clean. Nothing worse than a toothache. It is so bad. You want to take care of that stuff. And I also grabbed a gallon, or not quite a gallon, is 96 ounces of bleach. They're not quite a gallon there, but that's okay. A lot of places are not even a half a gallon now. For $1, super good deal. Keeping things clean. Again, bleach is not a long-term item, so you really don't want to stock it way ahead. It only lasts about a year, you know, if you're lucky. And because bleach dissipates in the air. Once you open that, it just starts dissipating right away, and it's not as strong. So making sure that you've got enough to get you through, but not overstocking it, because you don't want to throw it away. Things cost way too much to be throwing them away. And last but not least, definitely, is just a pack of large trash bags. Trash bags are so important to be able to take care of your stuff. You can package things up with them. You can close off a window with them. So many different things. I love trash bags. So handy. We keep a bunch of different ones in the pantry because we want to make sure we have all the things that we use and need. So that is it for $20. I did pretty well, I think, for what I was able to get. Everything was $1 or less. I tried to stay in that price range. I think it was 85 cents was the cheapest and $1 was the highest. So that's it. Simple and easy. You want to make sure you're getting the things that you use all the time and have the most of those. Those are the things that are going to help you when you can't afford them at the grocery store. Things are just going higher and higher and higher. So stock up the best you can while we still can. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you next time. Bye.